The U.S. Justice Department gave itself high reviews on the second anniversary of its China Initiative, a program aimed at dealing with the national security threats from Beijing. On November 16th, the Department of Justice, DOJ, summarized its efforts and achievements of the program in 6 aspects, announcing that substantial progress has been made during the past year in deterring national security threats posed by the Chinese government. The DOJ's year-end review reported that the China Initiative prioritized investigations of economic espionage and trade secret theft, as well as countering malign foreign influence. Moreover, academia has been identified as one of the most vulnerable sectors to Beijing's exploitation, due to its traditions of openness and free exchange of ideas. Therefore, the initiative developed an enforcement strategy for non-traditional collectors.
Those visiting scholars from China with military backgrounds actually have military ranks. They usually have a medical degree and were trained in the military hospital system. When they enter the United States, they will hide their military identity.
U.S.-based biochemist and postdoc researcher Chen Li told NTD TV that the CCP sending visiting scholars to the United States is a systematic arrangement.
After this type of person comes to the United States, they will steal scientific technology while doing research in American research institutes. After spending a few years in the United States, they will have mastered the research methodologies and may have a couple of publications. Chinese authorities will then provide them with research labs, good salaries, and state funding based on their accomplishments when they go back to China. By then, they will have the chance to come back to international academic meetings every now and then and build a good relationship with American scientists. In doing so, they will be able to send their students to the United States to conduct another round of technology theft.
In addition to the CCP's trade secret theft and academic espionage, the China Initiative also focuses on countering China's foreign intelligence activities, malicious cyber activities, strengthening foreign investment reviews and telecommunications security, and countering China's malign foreign influence efforts. The Foreign Agents Registration Act, FARA, passed in 1938, requires agents representing the interests of foreign powers to disclose their relationship with the foreign government and information about related activities and finances. Over the past year, the DOJ opened a record number of FARA investigations, and the number of new registrants doubled compared with that of 2016, which includes a record number of Chinese media companies.
Ever since President Trump was elected as the 45th President of the United States, this situation has indeed changed dramatically. In the past, the CCP's activities in the United States were so rampant to the point that they almost regarded this territory as their own. During the Obama era, the CCP basically treated the United States as one of its provinces. For instance, Chinese authorities issued job certificates to the US-based CCP propagandists for them to perform propaganda work in this country, and these agents wouldn't even bother to keep a low profile. During the Obama administration, the US government basically turned a deaf ear to these matters.
Ye Ning, a finance lawyer in D.C., praised President Trump for having realized the threats from China's sweeping infiltration in the United States.
The first step he took was to fortify the national foundation of the United States. The second was to turn the United States into a country of faith, instead of allowing those messy shadow governments to brainwash the young generation. For the United States, in addition to consolidating its leadership position, it needs to influence totalitarian countries in various ways and support the oppressed people under totalitarian rule in their struggle for freedom. In doing so, the world will usher in a new era.
Joseph Bosco, who served as China Country Director for the Secretary of Defense from 2005 to 2006, told Radio Free Asia that through the China Initiative, the United States has realized that China threats are not just limited to the CCP's military expansion or human rights abuses. The Chinese Communist regime's malicious influencing activities in the West have been fully exposed, and the corresponding U.S. policy change towards China is of revolutionary significance. Reviewing Trump's first term in the past 4 years, Bosco said, President Trump is the first U.S. president in modern history to confront the CCP with a meaningful and comprehensive strategy.